Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1, bringing you the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Árpád Szőci. Thanks for joining us. The number of people in Hungary testing positive for COVID-19 continues to rise, but there is still no exponential increase. In other words, the pandemic curve of infections in the country remains flat. Hungary's chief medical officer, Dr. Cecilia Müller, said that even though the numbers are rising, Hungary has been able to avoid mass infections and has been able to keep the pandemic under control. She credits that to the controls implemented. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, Hungary could well be one of the countries that might manage to avoid mass infections. Dr. Müller also said that it's difficult to compare the death rate owing to COVID-19 with other countries because of the different ways statistics are kept. She made her comments at the daily online press conference on Sunday. Dr. Müller said that in Hungary, for example, everyone is included in the stats who tested positive, as well as those who died from the illness, regardless whether they also had serious pre-existing medical conditions. However, there are many countries which do not include those infected who also had other serious chronic ailments and died, which then creates a huge discrepancy in the final number of deaths as a result of having COVID-19. Some experts are calling preliminary testing of a blood plasma therapy in Hungary against COVID-19 a milestone. The plasma is made from blood taken from people who recovered after being infected with the illness. That plasma is then injected into patients who have currently tested positive for COVID-19. The idea being that the infected person's own body would then react to the antibodies from the injected plasma and possibly kill off the virus. It's believed that this special treatment would at least reduce the infection. So far, it's only been tested on one infected patient, and doctors report that that person's condition is stable. Of course, much more clinical testing will be necessary. The weekend saw both national and municipal authorities continue to restrict access to public places to reduce the spread of COVID-19. The coastal area of Lake Balaton was closed to the public, and the popular town of Visegrad was closed off to tourists again. Meanwhile, police report a record number of infractions on the weekend, with almost 2,000 cases recorded of people not observing outdoor restrictions. And starting Monday, those restrictions will get even tougher in Budapest, with it being mandatory to wear face masks on public transport and in stores. So if you live here, you're going to need one of these starting Monday. And that's all for now from Hungary Reports, but you can also see us in repeats and, of course, online. We're back live every night at about 11:20 p.m. local time. Please stay tuned now if you can. We also have shows in German, Russian, and Chinese. And please take care of yourselves. Listen to the medical experts and follow government restrictions. And stay at home if you can. Thanks for watching, and viszontlátásra.